Good morning. I want to thank everybody for joining us on the For Good of Masonry page. Let me cut off this fan back here, it's loud. So like I was saying, thank you for joining us on our new page for the Good of Masonry. We'll be moving the daily video announcements, events, list, kind of blog podcast to this page from my personal page. And this is to help increase the outreach of the audience, which we're trying to seek, which is state of North Carolina and pretty much any Mason that has a heart and wants to listen to it. Also, people that don't wear a ring, we're looking to get y'all in here to keep you up to date on local events in and around Fayetteville. So I want to thank everybody for having liked the page. We're less than, I think, about 18 hours. Page has been launched, and we're over 120 likes. So I want to thank every one of you guys for liking and supporting this page. I appreciate the endeavor that we're trying to push out there and for continuing to support us on this new page, having moved from my original page. For those of you who don't know me, some of the new likes that we've gotten, my name's Kyle Sledge, and I'm a past master of Phoenix Lodge number 8 in Fayetteville, North Carolina, member of the Grand Lodge, North Carolina, Ancient Free and Accepted Masons. And for the Good of Masonry, or whatever we're calling these daily videos, for the Good of Masonry is the page itself. But we're basically doing daily announcements and broadcast to get information out there based out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, but for the state of North Carolina, and to also track local events that are going on in our communities, and to try and be serviceable and get this information out there for you. You know, a lot of times we hear about events that we can't go to, but it's important to support events in other communities, other jurisdictions to help out the greater cause. So that's what we're here for today. Again, I want to thank everybody who has supported the channel here, the page. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Our closed captioning services, our initial live video will not have closed captioning at this time, but as soon as I make a few changes and look at a few different things, we may be able to have those on the live broadcast, but they will be available on the rebroadcast in the timeline for the videos. And I know I'm rambling, but I'm excited. I'm glad to be here. I thank you for your support. So let's go ahead and roll on. Funny story. On my other page, I always did different stories and all, but we talk about the word of a brother, and you know, you think about, okay, well, when a brother says something, you can take that to the bank. You know, as Masons, our word is our bond. So my boss is off this week. Well, last week he told me, well, I'll definitely see you Monday over at the Shrine Club meeting. We had a board of directors meeting. He's vice president. I'm on the board of directors. And I said, okay, well, I'll see you Monday. So I hadn't thought about it, hadn't checked the date either. By the way, our Shrine Club board of directors meeting is on the third Monday of every month. Yesterday was the second Monday. So I'm sitting there and get after work, and I say, well, I'll sit here at the funeral home for a little while longer before I go over to the board of directors meeting going on last night. And I sat there till about 5:30, pulled up in the Shrine Club parking lot. About quarter till, the lights are off. There's not a car in sight. And it took me long enough to park to realize, oh, wow, it's the second Monday, not the third Monday. And that's no fault of my bosses or anything, but I thought it was a funny story because you think about it, you know, we as Masons, when we say something, when we put our message out there, when we give our word, we strive to be true to it, and we need to be true to it. And it's pretty cool that because of that principle, even though it sucked a little bit getting home a little bit late last night, later than I should have anyways, because there was a meeting going on and I knew I was going to see my boss on Monday. You know, it's an amazing thing that we have as a fraternity, and that's part of the reason why I bring this to you. And I thank you all for joining us here on for the Good of Masonry. So announcements that I'm tracking today. Today I have 2 stated communications, one at Phoenix Lodge number 8, located at 221 Mason Street in downtown Fayetteville. The doors will open up at 6 p.m. Dinner will be served in the dining hall at 6:30, and a stated communication will be held upstairs in the lodge room at 7:30. We hope you'll join us there. Creasy Proctor number 679 has their stated communication tonight at the Masonic Center on Village Drive in Fayetteville. Their meeting is at 7. Also tonight, there is a special Veterans Night at Relief Lodge number 431 in Benson, North Carolina. They will have a special guest speaker, Captain Stephen Campbell, who is the Grand Historian for the Grand Lodge of North Carolina, and he will be giving a presentation, Arlington at Rest. And this covers Arlington from its inception as an estate and as a home all the way through to today, where it is now the hallowed grounds Arlington National Cemetery, where we honor our respected veterans. So this is going to be a wonderful presentation. I will be doing Masonic education over at Phoenix Lodge tonight, so I will be unable to join Brother Stephen Campbell and the Brethren at Relief Lodge number 431, but I hope you will get out there if you're not already planning on being at the State of Communication at Phoenix Lodge tonight or at Creasy Proctor. That'll be a wonderful event, and as I said, Brother Stephen Campbell, who is a Grand Historian in the Grand Lodge of North Carolina, he's a fine brother, and I love to hear him talk. He's a wonderful historian. He does a lot of things a little bit unorthodox, and sometimes that scares people. But he and I feel that that's a good thing. So here's to that, Brother Stephen. I ever tell y'all how good coffee is? All right, well, I think that's about it. Like I said, we got two stadiums, Phoenix Lodge number 8 at 7:30 p.m. That's in downtown Fayetteville. Creasy Proctor number 679, that is at 7 p.m. and that is in Fayetteville off Village Drive. Then the special event at Relief Lodge, Veterans Night, Relief Lodge 431, which is located in Benson, North Carolina, off of Highway 95 at exit 79, right around the corner from there. So I hope you'll join one of those wonderful events. And that event at Relief Lodge starts at 6:30 with a meal, and 7:30 will begin the presentation. So make sure you're there for that wonderful event, or at one of the two respective communications that the lodges here in Fayetteville are having. I think that's going to cover everything we got today. While I'm thinking about it, I wanted to give a shout out to Brother Edgar Alejandro. He, for those of you who don't know, is the owner and operator of a little company called Masonic Revival. And he does a lot of ties. He did the Grand Master's tie this year, the Lion and Pillar tie, which Lux Libertas was selling. And I just wanted to give him a shout out because I bought this apron from him at the annual communication here in North Carolina. And I was gifted a Past Master apron when I came out of the East in the beginning of 2015, and it has some striking symbols of mortality on it. And while you and I, the brethren therein assembled, might understand those striking emblems of mortality, it's probably not best for human or public consumption sometimes. So I was at Grand Lodge and I saw this apron, and it had a lot of the features that I was looking for: the square and compass with the quadrant underneath, as that is our jurisdiction's symbol for a past master. And I can't get the lighting right in here for anything. The weights, which are a throwback to our European Masonic heritage on the tassels. I'm really pleased with the apron. It was a wonderful cost, gold and silver bullion embroidery on that apron. And what a wonderful company that he has, Masonic Revival. Like I said, they do a lot of ties and different things, but they also have wonderful aprons. So as we're looking towards the end of the year, we need past master aprons. Your past master, I assure you, would be proud to have an apron anywhere close to the caliber that Brother Edgar offers through Masonic Revival. So just to give him a shout out. Appreciate you, Brother Edgar, and I will be proudly wearing this at Phoenix Lodge number 8 State of Communication tonight at 7:30, where I'll be giving the Masonic education. You won't want to be there, or you will want to be there. You won't want to miss that. That'll be a pretty cool presentation I'm looking forward to. So for now, we're going to go on and get off of here. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us on our new page for the Good of Masonry. I appreciate the overwhelming support already. If you know anybody that might enjoy this page, any brothers, no matter what state they live in, or any family members that might just be interested in what's going on with North Carolina Masonry, tag them in it, invite them to come like this page. I appreciate your support. Give me a like, give me a share. I appreciate what you guys have always done. And as always, God bless America. God bless you. And until the next time, take care.